Hi and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to go down to my local woods and see if we can find some fungi, mushrooms or that sort of thing, to do some macro photography. If we can find some nice whitey looking kind of mushrooms, I've brought some lights with me to light them up to try and create something a bit more magical. But we'll see when we get there. Okay, I'm at the woods. We're walking down now to one of my favourite bits of this part of woods, beside the river, where it's got like an S-bend in it, and it's quite pretty down there. We've got some lovely autumn colours now. The leaves are turning lovely, so we've got some great yellows and oranges along with the limey greens still. Lots of leaves on the floor, so it's proper autumn now. So we'll hopefully get a nice shot of something down here, as well as try and find some macro to do, which is why I'm here, try and find some macro photography. I'll just turn you around, because this is the view I've got walking down the path. It's very pretty. So that's what we've got, as a lovely view like that. And yeah, that's pretty nice, that. The shadow passing over me, like a stay. See what we can find in the woods, if we can find some mushrooms. We've had a lot of damp weather, not raining, just damp. So there's a good chance that there should be some fungi around. We'll see when I get there. The days are drifting into seasons. They're the hardest I have known. A million spaces in the earth to fill, but no. I'm now at the beginning of my favourite part of the woods. It's a lovely lot of leaves on the floor, as you can see probably behind me. It's a really nice colour down here. Shame that the sky's a bit grey, but the light's a bit flat, but I'm sure we'll be able to do something. So we're going to carry on down here and hopefully have a look around and see if we can find some mushrooms. Hopefully. We'll see if we can or not. The river is nice and calm and peaceful, and I'll just spin you around in a minute. There's a beautiful view in front of me now. So this is the view, the path. Absolutely looking gorgeous with the leaves on it. So I'm going to have to try and get a photograph of that. I haven't really brought the right lenses to do that kind of photography today, but I have got my 70-200, so I might be able to get something with the 70-200. But yes, beautiful. And the river down here is looking absolutely tranquil. So really, really nice. Very clear water. Looks absolutely gorgeous with the leaves floating down the river and the reflections. We might even be lucky to see a kingfisher today. Beautiful. Right, let's see if we can find a mushroom or two. Hopefully we'll be able to find something, and then or something to take photos of. I'm hoping to find mushrooms because I want to light them up, but if not, I'll find something I can do some macro photography with. I've come back the second day to the same woods as I came to day before yesterday, because I've brought some different lenses with me because there was definitely a decent shot down here. So I've got a wider angle lens to try and get a shot that I saw. Hopefully there's still enough leaves on the trees because we've had a bit of wind since then, but we haven't had any rain, so the leaves on the floor will be looking absolutely gorgeous and dry, and lots and lots of colour, so we'll see. Okay, I'm in the woods now, come off the path, and I'm going to walk through the woods where the trees are, and there are plenty of leaves on the floor, as you'll see, looking for, I don't know, anything interesting. I'm not very good at wood photography and forest photography and woods photography and tree photography. It's just not my thing, and I'm really struggling with it. So this year I'm going to have another go this autumn where we've got the best of colour, and it's superb at the moment. We're really into autumn now. So I've watched a few other photographers on YouTube and seen their ideas. Henry Turner, I watch him, and he's just done a vlog and he's given me a few ideas, so I thought I'd come down and see if I can sort of use his tips to help me try and find a few compositions within the chaos of all the woods and the trees and everything else. So if I can't do it in this time of the year, I'm never going to be able to do it. So I thought we'll have a look along here and see what we can find, but all the time I'm just looking for something unusual, really. There, right, we've now come back into my favourite bit of this woods, this area. We've got the river running down beside us, and then it starts to open up a little bit here, and the path is just covered in leaves, nice dry leaves with all your different, slightly few greens, but yellows and oranges and browns, looking absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to try and get my picture that I didn't get the other day, because I've got the right lens here, and see if I can find anything else that might be interesting as well. We have a little bit different light today. We have got a tiny bit of sun coming through now and then, which will cast a bit of light, but we'll see how that works. It will light up those leaves a little bit when it comes out. Okay, I've got to the place where I wanted to take the shot a couple of days ago, and it's still looking lovely. We've got a little bit of light today, so that's even better, but it's just the path that goes down between all the bigger trees. The colours in the trees are fantastic, and the amount of leaves over the path and the colours in that are brilliant. I'll spin you around and let you see. So that is what we're looking at, a shot down like that. We won't be able to include the river. I'm narrowing it in a bit more than that, but I'll show you on the back of the camera when I've got it set up how I want it to look. Okay, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that, but that's the shot I've got. So I've got the path coming from the bottom right corner, going across the shot and leading out to the top right corner, but it's like on a bend. My settings are, at the moment, because there's a bit of breeze, I've put it up to 1/200th of a second. I'm on f10 and I'm on ISO 2500. Hopefully I won't get any blur with the leaves moving. And then I'm just waiting for the sunlight to just come like it's coming now, so we'll take the shot now. And there we go. We've got some lovely light coming through there. I'll get another one. So that's what I was after the other day. That's a really nice shot, and we've got the extra bonus of a bit of light coming through, which is really, really nice. So I'm going to be able to really process that don't want too much sky in the job, I might just come down with my camera a bit and let's just see what it looks like if I zoom in and out a little bit, just to get rid of a bit more sky. Actually, that's better there. So I'll just show you again, if you can see that on the back of my screen. I've just brought the camera down a little bit and I've zoomed in a little bit, so I'm now on about 35mm. Same settings. I'm just waiting for that sunlight just to cast. You can probably see it in the camera, but if not, then I'll get the shot. There we go. So 2-second timers on to take any shake away, and there's the shot, and that is looking absolutely gorgeous. I'll put that up on the screen. Okay, I've got another composition here. I'm right down low and 2/3 of my picture is leaves, just then looking, and we've got some nice light coming in at the far top, sunlight coming in, and then you just go into the trees. But what I'm to do with this one is photo stack it, because the focus is really close in and I want the whole thing sharp. So I'm doing 9 pictures, and then I'll stack those together in Luminar Neo, and then that'll create me a picture which should hopefully be sharp from foreground to background. So I'll just show you on the back of the screen what we've got. So that's what we've got on the screen. You can see the scene there, and I'm on the back of the screen, and I'm focused right in close to the bottom of my screen, and then I'm going to take the shot now, and this is going to do a focus stack of 9 shots running all the way through to the back. That's lovely. That's really good. That's all in focus, and my settings for that are 1/125th of a second, and I've got it on auto ISO, so it would balance it out for me, and I'm on f8, so my ISO is at 1600 roughly. So we'll see what that comes out like. I'll put it up on the screen.
And everything goes back to the beginning. Silence seizes a clouded room.
Okay, I'm down at the water's edge now. I found this composition I like. It's where the river does an S-bend. I'll show you that in a minute. I'll turn the camera around. I'm shooting with a ND filter on to slow the water down to get some movement in that water. I'm doing it at all sorts of different times, and then I'll pick the one I like when I get back to the computer. But I don't want it to be too milky, but I want it to be able to show that movement. I'll turn you around and you'll see that that's the sort of shot I've got. But what I'm trying to get is these leaves on the left hand side, because they're nice and autumny, and then we've got the water flowing around the S-bend, and we've got a nice bit of light coming in at the far end, lighting up all those lovely orange and yellow and green leaves. So I'm going to try. And what I'll do is when I put the picture up on screen, I'll let you know what the settings were for that picture. Like I say, I'm doing quite a few different exposures here to try and get the right one, which is going to look good. But it doesn't get better than this. This is absolutely gorgeous. Last year I missed it. I didn't get anything like this, but this year, yeah, we've got some fantastic colour, and I've got a lovely light.
Goes back to the beginning.
Right, I've just moved up the river a little bit, like I said, and I've gone into portrait mode. I've zoomed in a little bit tighter this time, so I'm at 50mm, and I've just got it's just looking absolutely gorgeous. The colours are just fantastic. So I'll spin you around, show you the back of the screen. So that's the back of the screen, that's what I'm looking at. And that's just nice. I've got the trees on the right, there's lots of colour in those, just coming into the frame, and I've got the leaves on the rocks in front of me for the foreground interest. Again, I'm doing it at different exposures to slow the water down, and I'll pick the one I like the best. I'll put that up on the screen now. Okay, I think I'm happy. I've got the shots that I came back for. Any ones I haven't put up, I will put up at the end of the video. And if you've liked my video on autumn shooting down by the river, then if you'd like to give me a thumbs up, that will help my channel. And if you've got any comments, please leave them below and I'll answer whatever questions you come up with. And if you want to see my next videos, then please consider subscribing. Okay, so from now, down in the woods, we'll see you directly. Cheers and gone.
And everything goes back to the beginning.